Hello, this is Sarah Petruno, and this is the Total Chakra and Auric Lens meditation. This meditation can be completed one of two ways. As you are guided through the healing process, you may complete the meditation yourself and visualize yourself doing the activities, or you may call upon your guides and ask that your guides perform the healing on you and with you. The first way is active and teaching, and you learn how to do the practice yourself. The second way allows you to receive healing with no active learning. Neither way is the right way or the wrong way. They are simply two different ways of taking in and participating in this healing. Choose the way that you wish to participate in this healing today. Do you wish to take a more active role where you learn how to perform this healing on yourself and thus on others? Or do you wish to simply listen and allow yourself to receive healing and help? Throughout this meditation and this guided healing, there will be moments of silence. These moments of silence will contain healing within them, and we encourage you not to fast forward or skip over these moments. As the moments of silence pass, healing will be carried out or performed. So please absorb and acknowledge these moments as also worthy of healing. To begin, find a comfortable place to sit, where you may be seated in the upright position, preferably with your feet flat on the floor, but this is not totally necessary. We do ask that your back is elevated and not in the reclined position. This helps to facilitate the movement of energy through your body at this time. Once you have found a comfortable place to sit, close your eyes and let's begin. Take a few big, deep breaths in. And out. Breathe in and roll your head back. Breathe out, roll it to the left side. Breathe in, roll it down. And breathe out to the right side. We ask that you now focus your attention to your seat, to your base, to your root chakra. And follow as your energy moves downward from you into the earth below. It moves down through the floor, down through the sand, through the dirt, through your house's foundation, through the many stories in the building in which you live, in which you work. Follow your energy as it moves down and down and down and down, straight down like a bright column of light, shooting through the layers of earth, the layers of bedrock, all the way down and down and down until it reaches the center of the earth, the bright white center of the earth, where your core of energy is connected with the bright white core of divine healing energy located within the Earth's center. Your core of energy now wraps several times around the core of energy in the center of the Earth, wraps tightly around it, as if your cord of energy is a wire that loops around a glowing, bright white rod of electricity, of energy that exists within the center of the earth. Imagine your wire, your grounding cord, wrapping around this wire. And now with your grounding cord, your wire, your source of energy infused and fully connected with the core of energy in the center of the earth, with this new source of power connected to you that you are now tapped into, begin to follow your energy, your grounding cord, back up through the soil, back up through the earth, up and up and up and up, till you reach the seats of your body, of your root chakra once again. Your grounding cord is now filled with this electric, pulsing energy from the center of the earth. It has been restored and invigorated with healing energy. And as it reaches the base of your body, your root chakra, your grounding cord, now fused with the energy of the center of the earth, begins to move up through you in a single column of light, encompassing the entirety of your inner energetic body. This column of light moves up and up and up and up and up through your body, all the way until it reaches your crown chakra and emerges from the top of your crown. This column of light bursts up through you, filling you entirely with divine healing energy from below and grounding you securely with the energy of the earth. As your column of light from within spills out from your crown chakra, from above you simultaneously, a column of light begins to pour down onto you and moving through you at the exact same time that your crown opens. This is your grounding source from above. The source of energy that comes from sky, from the heavens above you. This column of golden light moves down, spills down over you, and fills your column of grounding energy that is within the center of you now. Divine light from above begins to fill in, spilling downward, infusing and encirculating you, melding and blending your energy that was a combination of the energy from below, from your own source energy, and now with the energy from above, you become fully linked with three sources of energy grounded from below, from above, and from within. With this complete, return your attention down to your feet. The grounding source from below now meets you there as a geyser of light that sits just below your feet. This geyser of light begins to form arcs of water-like energy that wash over you starting at your feet. One arc of light moves up and to the left, washing over your calves and feet. Another arc of light comes up and to the right, over your legs and feet. The geyser rises. This flowing column of water, light energy rises up, and another arc of light moves over you from the bottom left and from the bottom right, covering your ankles, your calves up to your knees. Up and up, these columns of light, these water waves move over you. To the left, over your thighs. To the right, over your thigh. Up and up, this column of light goes over your stomach, on the left and right sides. Again, column of light, this wave arc of light washes over you, moving up, washing over you on your left chest and your right chest. Up again, washing over you, left throat, right throat. This water wave of energy moves up again, washing over you in an arc, the left side of your head and then the right side of your head. One more time. This wave, this geyser of energy from below moves up, washes over you in an arc, covering your crown, left side and then the right side. With your entire body now washed over with divine healing energy, water energy from below. Now imagine that this water energy begins to encirculate you, wash over you, and run its energy over you, swirling down, up and over your left side, and then up and over your right side, swirling down and spilling down your sides, bubbling down, covering you in divine healing energy from below on both your left side and the right side of your body. We do the same now with the divine healing energy from above. Imagine now and draw your attention up to your scalp, up to the top of your crown. We're pouring down over you is this divine golden stream of healing light, waiting to cleanse you, and it moves down over you, moving in arc-like motions, first your left side and your right side, moving down inch by inch, and cleansing your body left then right in arc-like motions. Follow that energy as it moves down over your chest, over your stomach, left then right, over your pelvis, left then right, over your thighs, left then right, and down over your legs and over your feet, left and right. Follow that energy from above, that divine golden healing energy from above, back to the top. And watch as it spills over you, flowing completely down over you, washing over you entirely. Then follow it down on your left side, spilling down onto the ground around you, then cycling back upwards. In a bubbling motion as it spills over your left side, moving up your left side of your body, all the way to your crown. Follow it down again to your right side, all the way below your feet, and then follow that energy back as it spills upward in a bubbling like motion over the right side of your body, all the way moving up to your crown on the right side. You are now fully grounded and cleansed in earth energy from below and sky energy from above. Take a big, deep breath in. And out. And we begin now to focus on your chakras. We start at the crown chakra, and in each one of your chakras, placed there is a rubber stopper. Like one that would exist in the top of a bottle, a cork, a rubber stopper, black rubber, exists in the front and the back of each one of your chakras. Whether or not this is true for you right now is of no importance. We all have, each and every one of us, has even minuscule blockages in each of our chakras that need to be removed at any given time. These rubber stoppers represent those blockages, however big and small they may be for each of us. Starting at your crown chakra, we visualize, we imagine, we witness, we hold the space for the rubber stoppers that are blocking the crown chakra. Holding a trash can now, either you or your guides begin to pluck out the rubber stoppers that exist in each one of the chakras. Starting at the crown, remove the rubber stopper there and place it in the basket. Down to the third eye, 1, 2, remove the stoppers, place them in the basket. Throat chakra, move down. Pluck out and remove each rubber stopper and place them in the basket. Heart chakra, 1, 2, in the basket. Solar plexus, 1, 2, in the basket. Sacral chakra, 1, 2, in the basket. Root chakra, 1, 2, in the basket. Allow the basket to sink all the way down to the earth, where you see an opening in the ground beneath you, and dump your basket of rubber stoppers down into the earth, where those rubber stoppers are immediately liquefied and transmuted into divine healing light. Returning now to your chakras, where you once removed the rubber stoppers, divine healing light that you had grounded with and centered with before is now pouring out of each one of those chakras and cleansing it. Root chakra, divine healing light pours out from it, in the front and in the back. Sacral chakra, divine healing light spills out from the front and from the back. The solar plexus, where we often find the biggest, most gaping holes left by rubber stoppers, divine healing light spills out from within you, in the front and in the back. Up to your heart chakra, the divine healing light pushes out any energy that was stuck and left behind by the stoppers in the front and in the back. Throat chakra, healing light flows out in the front and in the back, and also through your nose and through your mouth, purging out and cleansing out any blockages held deep within. Up to the third eye, healing light pours out in the front and in the back, clearing away any smoke, any dust that remained within you. All the way up to the crown, divine healing light bursts through and up and out, fully cleansing and clearing your spiritual connection through your crown chakra. Take a big, deep breath in. And we now focus on your aura, the energy layer that surrounds you. Imagine now that covering your aura is a thick, heavy blanket, almost like a sleeping bag, covering you and weighing down on you. On either side of you now stands your spirit guides, your guardian angels, your archangels. And on one side, your spiritual helper picks up one of the ends of this blanket and begins to roll it upwards as if they're rolling up a mat, as if they're rolling up a sleeping bag. On the other side of you, another spiritual helper picks up the other side and rolls up this heavy mat, as if they're rolling up a rug, a sleeping bag, up and up and up. Your spiritual helpers roll up the mat until both sides of the mat, of the heavy blankets, are rolled up and sitting on top of your head. With one fluid motion, they pull off the heavy mat from you and offer it up to the sky above, to the clouds above you, where it's taken up and immediately transmuted and burst into 1,000,000 tiny white light particles. That energy layer has now been removed from you and healed and released. Return your focus now to your body, and in its place, a blanket of divine healing light begins to float down over you. A cloud, a pillow of light begins to float down on top of you, encircling you, holding you, comforting you, and cushioning you in its soft embrace. This bubble of divine healing light represents your new healed energetic field. It wraps itself over you from top all the way to bottom, linking itself beneath your feet and forming a bubble of energy around you. Imagine now that this bubble, and watch now and feel now as this bubble wraps itself in you, over you, and fills itself up like a balloon with divine healing energy, infusing your body, infusing your energy field, and infusing your aura with healing light. This energy fills up around you and surrounds you and begins to blend and meld with the energy that is within you. We now begin to focus on a bit of cleanup, and we use a vacuum. Your spirit guides or you are now armed with a vacuum, and you begin to use this vacuum to suck up any residual low energy, dirt or dusty energy that lay around you, that floats in the atmosphere around you, and you suck it up, starting at your feet on your right side, vacuuming up any energetic debris on the ground, and sucking up and away any energy that exists around you on your right side, moving over to your left side, vacuuming up and sucking up any energetic debris that exists on the floor beneath you and all on your left side around you. The bag of this vacuum is deposited into the center of the earth, where it is burst into 1,000,000 pieces and cleansed by the energy below. With your inner energy now clean and cleansed, and your outer aura now cleansed, we begin now to call your energy back from all sources to which it has left you. We do this by placing around you a circle an arc of houses with their lights on. Each house represents a place where your energy has been given and is now being illuminated with your energy, with your lights. You have a strand of energy that connects you and each one of these houses and your energy in them. We begin now by placing our focus on your heart center and visualizing a hose or a rope spiral within that space that exists on a stand, on a holder, on a circular reel, which we can now turn a handle and begin to reverse the flow of energy and visualize yourself or your guides turning that wheel, that reel inside your heart center, reversing that energy. And as they turn that wheel from the first house that you see, your strand, your rope, your hose of energy begins to be pulled back and ripped away from these houses one by one by one by one as the reel is turned, and your strands of energy are called back to you in one fluid motion, as if a Band-Aid is being peeled off. Your rope, your hose, your strand of energy is ripped away, peeled away from the places to which you have given your energy. Starting on your right side, moving all the way to your left side through the arc of houses that exists there and around you, representing all the places to which your energy has gone. As your energy is reeled back and pulled back towards you, each light in those houses that was illuminated and lit by energy you provided begins to dim and fade away. Those houses then begin to dim and fade away and float off into the distance, no longer attached to you, no longer draining on your light source. Those houses, those places where your energy was given, begin to dissipate and disappear and pull away from you. Breathe in, feel your energy being restored and pulled back to you now. Breathe out. We now begin to remove cords that have been placed on you from any and all sources, from any and all situations, from any and all places, people or things that are pulling on your energy, hooking into your energy that you may not know about, that you may know about, that have not been removed and are still hanging on to your energy like little fish hooks, pulling on you in every direction. One of your spiritual helpers stands on you on either side now and sees all of the cords that exist on one of your hemispheres. This spiritual helper bundles all those cords into one single handful and holds them in one hand as they are still attached to you and still attached to the other person. Your other spiritual helper does the same on the other side and bundles all the cords up in a single handful and holds onto them as they grip onto you and as they grip onto the other people. In one fluid motion, both of your spiritual helpers lift up and pull away those cords from you and from the other people. And immediately they drop those cords into the center of the earth, where those cords are dropped down into the cosmic lavic center, the hot molten lava of the center of the earth, where they are immediately destroyed and returned to source energy. At the same moment that this happens, a shield of light comes down on either side of you, of golden white light. A protective barrier comes down and places itself on your right side and on your left side. This immediately prevents any reattachment from any cords that may wish to reattach to you now. And while this happens, your guides, you, begin to layer your aura, your energy field with wax, with hot wax. Hair removal wax, and in this case, it's cord removal wax. They lay it down and layer it over top of you, and then they place pieces of paper onto the wax, one by one by one by one, covering you completely in cord removal wax and the papers that they will use to pull out any residual hairs, any residual threads, any residual hooks and energy left behind by the cords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They rip away those pieces of paper, those pieces of hair removal wax, of cord removal wax. They rip them away from you and toss them into a trash can, which is then dumped back into the center of the earth. As soon as this happens, pink light, pink compassionate healing light begins to flow down from above you and fill those holes with healed light. It fills from within and it fills from the outside, healing you both internally and externally from those cords. This bubblegum pink healing light flows down over you, over your shoulders, over your stomach, over your hips, over your legs, all the way down to your feet. At the same time, flowing within you, pushing out and filling any holes from within you. This bubblegum pink healing light fills you from within and from the outside until all holes, all tiny pinpricks and gaping holes left by the cords have been filled up, patched, mended, and healed by pink divine healing light. This space around you now fills with golden light energy bubbling down from the sky above you, first filling your right side and then filling your left side, and then swirling to cover you and fill you and infuse you with divine healing light entirely. Those protective shields that were on either side of you, visualize now and watch now, feel now, know now, as your spiritual helpers turn them on with a switch and a dial at the bottom of each one of those shields, and as they do, bright, pink, compassionate healing light blasts out from them. This compassionate healing light serves the purpose of turning away any cords that wish to reattach to you, turning them back on the sender, and sending the sender of those cords compassion, healing, love, and joyful energy, prompting them to neutralize those cords and no longer have a desire to send them or attach them to you. This first happens on your right side, neutralizing any cords coming your way, and then on your left side. The spotlight and the blast of pink healing light turns on and neutralizes any cords coming towards you. Return your attention now to your body. Feel yourself grounded and pulled down to the energy of the earth once again. And we begin to finish our meditation with a final chakra opening and clearing. Move your attention to your root chakra and envision a red swirling vortex of light centered there on your front side and on your back side. And with your own hand, or with the hand and the energy of your spiritual helpers, that energy, that vortex, that swirling center of light begins to grow bigger and bigger and bigger, widening and opening. Your root chakra. Move up now to your sacral chakra, visualizing a tiny pinprick of orange circulating light there. And it now gets bigger and grows wider and wider and wider with your own hand swirling in the clockwise direction or with your spirit guide's assistance. Your sacral chakra opens and widens up to your solar plexus chakra. Feel your energy there, centered. Now feel it swirling open and wider and wider and wider. Up to your heart chakra, the green swirling vortex of light existing there begins to get bigger and bigger and bigger, opening up completely and in totality up to your throat chakra. The blue swirling vortex of light located there begins to open. Wider and wider and wider up to your third eye. The purple swirling vortex of light there begins to open wider and wider, swirling in a bigger and bigger circle. And finally up to your crown. Visualize this space as a white swirling vortex of light, growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And once there, return your focus to the floor beneath you, to the earth beneath you, where we wait and where we see, and where we are given 14 distinct columns of light. Faucets of light, hoses of divine healing light that are ready to be turned on and placed at the front and back of each of your chakras, where light will pour out at full blast, fully cleansing each of your chakras and purging it of low energy. Starting at your root chakra, we grab one hose and then the other hose, placing it at the front and the back of the chakra there, and we visualize and imagine us turning a faucet onward, and as we do, light spills from it. Like a blasting stream of light flows from the front of our root chakra and from the back of our root chakra, cleansing it of energy. We grab 2 more hoses of light, place them at the sacral chakra now, turn it on, blast out that watery divine light from the front and from the back. Reach down, grab 2 more hoses, move up to the solar plexus chakra, place one in the front and then in the back. Turn that faucet on and watch and feel as energy streams out. Reach down again, heart chakra now. Pull those cords and those ropes of light up to your chest. Place one in the front and in the back. Watch as those streams of light open up as you turn the faucet on, pouring out, dumping out healing energy. Reach down now for your throat chakra hoses. Pull them up, place them in the front and the back. Turn on the stream and blast clear with light. Again, reach down, pull up to your third eye chakra. Turn on the faucet. Place them in the front and in the back and watch as your third eye chakra blasts clean with divine healing light. 2 more hoses you grab for your crown chakra. Pull them up and unify them. Turn it on and watch as divine healing light emerges and spills out from the top of your crown chakra. With that light flowing and cleansing and moving through you now, we turn our attention now back to the floor beneath us, where we are met again with that geyser of watery energy light that sits beneath our feet. It wishes to flow up and over us now, unifying the cleansing energy to the space within the chakras and purging that energy from the space within the chakras. That geyser of light moves up and washes over us, first over our legs, up and up, over our calves, over our shins, over our thighs, up and up over our hips and our sacrum and our stomach. That divine healing light, that geyser of light, fills in the cracks, washing us with light on the left and right side as waves of energy move over us, up and up. Watch as that geyser and those waves of energy move over you, over your chest, over your throat, left and right, washing down the sides of you, over your head and over the top of your head, left and right, washing down over the sides of you and spilling down over you entirely. As that geyser, that water energy from below rises, visualize now again that that stream of divine light from above flows down over you, and it too washes down and spills down over you, filling you and cleansing you within the cracks of the energy that is currently being cleansed through those hoses that we placed at your chakras. Watch now as the divine healing energy moves over you and through you as waves, as arcs, as fins of energy, all the way down to your feet. Once there, it circles back up, loops, and washes over you. Those two streams of energy from above and below now begin to retreat. Those hoses that we placed now begin to turn down and turn off and dial down their energy. Pull back in to your column, to the center of your body, one by one, and begin to sink back down to the center of the earth from which they came. Feel now as those streams of light, those hoses of light, begin to sink back down. Their job having been completed, you are now purged. Your chakras are now open and cleansed. And clear from within. On either side of you, in the earth, opens up two portals, two channels, two suctions that connect to core energy, source energy in the center of the earth. These suctions turn on and begin only to suction away low energy that was purged from you during the cleanse. These suctions that connect to the center of the earth act as chutes and pull down any low energy, connecting it back with the center of the earth and bursting it into light once it reaches there. The suctions pull energy down and cleanse it. Feel now, watch now, as any last remains of low smoky energy that existed around you, beneath you, to the sides of you, is sucked down and cleansed in the center of the earth. Then watch as those two portals close back up and disappear again. To complete the healing, we draw our attention again to the feet, where we focus on your right foot and a stream of light. A grounding cord of sorts from below waits to meet you there. And it emerges and enters through the sole of your right foot and moves up and up and up through your leg, through the right side of your body, pushing through and cleansing this channel of light that exists in a U shape within you, moving up your right side all the way to your crown, turning over and then moving down your left side, down and down and down and down. This stream of light ensures that all blockages have been cleared, that energy now flows completely through you, and it acts to push out any last tidbits of energy that remained stuck within you. If you find that you have trouble removing any bits, simply pull more energy up from your right side. More pressure, more light. Pull it up and force it down and blast it through, and keep pulling it through until that last bit of energy bursts through, blasts through, and you feel a reconnection back down through your left foot to the earth. At your left foot now, imagine another suction turns on and begins to suck and pull that energy loop through you in a continuous circular motion, where your inside is a conveyor belt of energy that moves up your right side, over your crown and down your left side as a continuous flow and easy link of energy that moves through you. Your left side, beneath your left foot, is a suction that pulls that energy down and through. Up, over, down, through, up, over, down, and through. Complete the loop again and again until you feel a firm connection and a firm loop existing within you. Once you feel that secure loop existing within you, return your focus back to your body. Breathe in and out. Feel now as divine healing energy begins to flow down over you and around you, covering your aura, filling your egg shell of protection, infusing itself around you and swirling around you. It fills in around your sphere of existence, filling the room in which you sit, filling the space in which you exist. Watch as it starts at your crown and swirls downward in circular looping motions down from your crown all the way down to your feet. Once it reaches your feet, it loops and moves back up in circular motions. It acts to center and balance and blend your energy together. It moves up and up in circular motions, up through your chest, through your head, through the top of your head, down each side, your left side, then your right side. And then the same happens with the energy from below. It begins to move up in circular motion, starting at your feet, swirling upward, over your legs, your stomach, your chest, your head. Coming back down in swirling motions, opposite direction, spilling over your left side, then your right side, balancing, centering, blending your energy. Imagine both of these swirls of light looping around you 2 times, 3 times, in all directions, completely encompassing you and encirculating you with their energy. And then eventually each swirl of light returns to the ground below and the sky above you, leaving you connected with a string of light to above and a string of light to below. Your spirit guides then place a protective shell around you to hold space and to hold you in a healed state. Once this is complete, the healing is done. And you may open your eyes whenever you feel ready. This has been the Total Chakra and Aura Cleanse. Feel free to use this as a way to receive healing from your guides or as a way to give healing to yourself. Allow your guides to modify it, to show you images, to give you sensations, to make it your own. Allow yourself to modify it, to make it your own and to fit your specific situation. And allow yourself to receive healing and rebalancing whenever you feel the need. The music for today's meditation has been provided by Thaddeus. Thank you.